What's going on, everybody? Welcome into another episode of IMHO. Lang and I are matching once again. This is like 3 weeks in a row now.
Blue and blue, yeah.
I'm feeling it. All right, welcome. Today, Lang, I've got a topic for you.
Okay.
I am really into the play-in. I was so excited. And I know, don't give me that face quite yet. We are into the playoffs now. Oh!
I'm into the playoffs.
Okay, what don't you like? What's
I don't
going
like the
on?
play-in.
Why?
Because we played a 72-game NBA season, and then for some reason we decided two teams that qualified for the playoffs didn't really qualify. There's extra hoops they have to jump through, even though they played 72 games to decide who made the playoffs. And for some reason, actually 4 teams don't quite make it. Maybe you're not quite there. You're not in the 8. So I don't like it. Like, let's make the regular season count. Let's play 72 games. If you make the 8, you're in. You disagree with me.
You know that the Grizzlies wouldn't have, right?
But perhaps if they had known there's no play-in thing, then things go differently, you know? Teams maybe don't rest people. Teams play harder. I don't know. I'm just saying, I think also teams knew heading into this postseason that you don't have to be in the top 8. You could be in the 10 to have a shot. So I think a team like the Wizards might have approached the regular season differently than they did, knowing that they still had a chance to play their way in.
I strongly disagree.
Okay.
And I know that a lot of the players have come out, like LeBron's like, why the heck do we have to do this? Like, I get it. It's extra games. I do understand, like, like if you're the 10th, why do they have a shot? I liked it. I liked it from the fan perspective. I'm a big college fan, so I like March Madness. It kind of reminded me of that, like one and done. Like, you got to earn your spot. I don't necessarily like this year that it was 9 and 10 included.
Yeah.
I liked last year where it was like the 7 and the 8, and if the 8 is within, like whatever it was, like 3 or 5 or whatever it was, I like that, and I like that they have the advantage of having the double elimination, the single. I like that it is within a certain amount of games. The 9 and 10 seems a little ridiculous. I am going to give you that.
I think that's what I dislike the most, is that it just seems like it's just some random numbers that they picked. Like, why 9? Why not 10, 11, 12, 13?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or why not everyone who didn't make the top 8 or the top?
Like all teams, like all the way down
1 through
to
7's automatically in. Everyone else plays a tournament for the 8th spot, something like that. I
Can
feel
you imagine like the last place team making it instead of
it could happen. It just feels really random to me. I mean, that Warriors Lakers play-in game was awesome. That was one of the best games I've seen this season. Mm-hmm. I don't care if it happens in the play-in or the playoffs or the regular season. That was a great game. It's weird that the team that lost that game had to go keep playing to make the playoffs and didn't make it. But you can't really argue that wasn't a great game. That was fun. But shouldn't that be a regular season game? Like, shouldn't we expect that kind of performance in the regular season?
There's just not the same intensity when your life is on the line.
Yeah, I guess.
And then obviously the NBA communications this week came out with the numbers for it. And this is what makes me think, like, yes, I like it as a fan. Yes, I like it because the Grizzlies got in with this play-in. But I feel like this is not going to go away now when you look at the numbers. 2.89 million average views in the play-in tournament across ESPN and TNT. It was up 49% from last year's play-in, and then 46% from the first round of playoffs last year. That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, but I also imagine a large percentage of those views came from Western Conference fans, because I don't know that many people tuned in to watch the Wizards and the Hornets in the first round.
There was a couple blowouts in that first game 1.
Look, we'll see how it goes year after year. I'm sure, like, depending on what teams make it in, what players are in there, what personalities are in there, that's going to affect the ratings. I just want the regular season to matter, and I feel like this devalues the regular season for some of these teams, and I don't really know if that's the way we should be approaching the regular season.
Can I pose one more question to you then, Lang Whitaker? The idea of having the mid-season tournament.
Yeah.
Do you hate it or like it?
I'm Switzerland. I don't really care one way or the other. I just don't know, like, what is there, like, money attached to it? If you put some money on it or something like that, maybe home court advantage, maybe you have to incentivize it somehow to make the players want to play and make the teams want to give you their full rosters, which it's tough to get in the regular season sometimes. But if you incentivize it the right way and make it interesting, great. I would rather have that than a play-in tournament for the playoffs. Have something in the middle of the season that doesn't count on the standings, regular season rankings. Yeah, just for fun with money involved. Call it the.
What if LeBron breaks his ankle in the middle of this for fun to play playoff?
Yeah, I mean that's a it's a risky run. But what if somebody else gets hurt in the middle of a regular season game too? I just think, you know, maybe you have the David Stern Trophy or something, and in the middle of the season you have this tournament just for fun, and maybe that, you know, it's a one and done NCAA type thing. I just feel like the playoffs are the playoffs. Let's keep them separate from everything else.
All right. So you are not even for the 7-8. You're saying no.
No.
You regular season done. You're done.
I'm for 1 through 8 in the regular season. Make the playoffs.
All right.
Get off my lawn, you kids.
I want to hear everyone else's opinion. So in the comments, I want to see what you guys think, because I am so for it, and he seems very, very against it. So
Nope.
There's IMHO. This is a good one. This is one where we actually have not agreed. So that's it for IMHO, guys. We'll see you guys next week on IMHO.